Did you finish the thumbnail we had for last week? Have you?
I'm sort of working on it right now.
Why are you doing this one? I didn't even tell you.
This is not the one you wanted?
No. I asked for the other concept, the other one with the cooking.
The crucifix?
No, not the crucifix one. No, I thought we.
But that one was so good. That one was so good.
Okay, wait. So you didn't do the thumbnail I wanted. You're ruining this channel. You're tearing this podcast apart.
Fuck. I done goofed. I'm sorry. I done goofed. I've been like really distracted lately. I just had this like really, really good idea I needed to do, and you know what? I fumbled the bag. I own it. I fumbled the bag.
Wait, what? Was it a video you're doing or something?
No, not a video. I was thinking about you because I remember at one point you told me you were having a little trouble with the ladies, and I was so inspired. And I wanted to help you. Oh. Do you mind if I help you?
Wait, this is.
I need to educate you a little.
We have a lot.
No. The ladies are more important. I know that. And
why do people need to know about my love life?
Would I be? What kind of wing woman would I be if I just?
What did I even tell
you? Flailing in the wind.
What did I even say to you that made you think I was having lady troubles?
'Cause you're not getting the cream of the crop. The goth girls, you're not getting them. Don't worry. Just sit down. What? Just sit down, baby. I'm here to educate you.
What the fuck?
You! Oh, I'm right. I thought Canva was gonna screw me over.
Hey, listen, Medz, you are an idiot, but now you're still. Wait, what? You're still but you're able to identify alt. Wait, what is this? Wait, what?
I'm here to educate you. Like a good wing woman, I'm going to show you how to get the alt girl of your dreams. And that starts off with identifying them.
Can you please finish the thumbnail?
No.
So, are you serious?
There are 3 main types.
Wait.
Alt girls. There are
is this referring to the one thing I told you that I told no one I would tell?
Yeah. Don't worry. No one knows.
You mean except the entire like internet now when this podcast episode.
If you choose to tell them, I'm just helping you out. I'm just helping you spread your little baby bat wings so you can flutter into the arms of a big titty goth girl.
Robyn, I just want to let you know, just so you know, okay, we haven't done real work in like a month, okay? It's been a straight month, 4 weeks, you know, there hasn't been a lot going on.
This is real work.
This is time crunch, okay? We still have to finish the ninja video. We still have so much to work on, and you're like, I'm gonna make this.
We still have to finish the ninja video?
Okay, I have to finish the ninja video, but still.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Still.
But you know what would help you finish that video? The sweet release of being between a goth girl's thighs. So, as I was saying, there are 3 types of main alt girls. There are goth girls, which are originated from the goth fashion trend of like the 80s and 90s and sort of developed from there. And they're defined by this sense of nihilism. I remember when we talked, you thought these were the sad ones. These are not the sad ones, baby boo. These are the nihilistic ones where they're sort of like vibing that the world is ending and they're like, oh, what can you do? Just vibe, party hard. We're here for a fun time, not a long time. And then really we transition. Yes, this is my source of entertainment. Do not judge me. Next, we have the emo girls. The emo girls are the ones that are the sad ones. These came about through internet culture and sort of rose within the early 2000s, very Y2K era-esque. These are defined by sadness. I'm helping you.
Why are you actually doing this to me?
Down. Just settle down and listen to my education. I have an MBA. Just trust me.
Yes, I have an MBA in goth girthology.
Yes, goth girthology. Exactly. And now, last but not least, we have punk girls, which these sprouted about due to the punk rock genre and the development of underground rock music. And these are the angry ones. These are the ones that they're pissed off that the world is falling apart, and they're sort of sitting here like, all of you could do better, but you're not, and you all fucking suck. And that is how they express themselves. Now, these are just like the general overviews. Now, I'm going to show you different ways to identify them.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. How big is this? How long is this presentation? Like, I didn't even sign up for this, and I need to at least know the length of this presentation.
20 slides.
20 slides?
It's important. There's a lot of information.
Are we going to really spend an entire podcast episode on a presentation about alt girls?
If you keep interrupting me, yeah.
Okay.
Silence, peasant.
Okay. I am going to sit back and listen to this, and the listener is also going to have to listen to this rambling of Robyn. But
well, you know what? I'm educating them too. This is good information for anyone who wants a big titty goth GF.
Okay, you know what? That is valid. There are a lot of people out there that do want the big titty goth GF. So you know what? If you do want a big titty goth GF in your life, I think we should listen to this presentation. And also, subscribe to the channel.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. For more big titty goth GF tips.
Exactly.
Now,
okay, I'll let you explain.
Getting on to some of the defining features of goth girls and goth fashion. First defining feature, they almost always have a form of religious symbolism. A lot of times this ends up being like ancient Egyptian religious symbolism, pagan or Satanistic religious symbolism, and ironically enough, a lot of Christian symbolism in goth fashion. I think one of the few religions I don't see in goth fashion is Judaism, except when someone accidentally draws the Star of David instead of a pentagram.
I was going to say, like, close enough.
Way too often. Yeah, no, it's not. It's totally different. But yeah, sure, honey, sure.
They're stars.
Whatever. You're killing me here. You're killing me.
Anyways, extreme silhouette. I do like the one on the right.
Damn.
On the far right. I do like that far right one. Wait,
are these all? You love a big.
So these are all goths.
So yes, these are all goths. These are all goths, and I'll be getting into the different subgenres later. My impatient little baby bat. But for goth fashion, there's almost always an extreme silhouette. No matter whether you're tall, short, wide, skinny, the goal is to have this extreme theatrical silhouette. So like in the first set example all the way on the left, it's like a skinnier girl. She's wearing a corset to make herself even smaller, baggier skirt to sort of emphasize the drapiness. In the middle, and I'll be getting more into this fashion style later, we have Gothic Lolita, which is more of like a modest form of goth, but we still see this extreme silhouette where they'll wear like petticoats underneath or bird cages underneath to give more shape to their outfits. Like, it's very much the bigger the better. And then the one all the way on the right is sort of an example of even plus size goths will aim for these extreme silhouettes. They'll be pushing their tits to the heavens, doing anything to emphasize their ass, like cinching in their waist, draping out their clothes. It's all about this extreme theatrical romantic look. And sort of developing further on that is bold makeup. Now, when we get into like emos and punks, they don't necessarily need makeup to define their look, but goths, you know a goth is a goth when they have this extreme bold makeup look. A lot of paler goths will pale up their face even more, but it's not typically necessary, and a lot of like POC goths don't like to do it. Ultimately, the bold makeup is about high contrast. So either pale base with like dark lipstick, eyebrows, and eyeshadow, or like dark base with bright lipstick, eyeshadow, so on and so forth. It's all about garnering that high contrast look.
I'm really getting just a cosmetology lesson in this entire session. Am I now?
Yep.
Can I at least rate which ones I like the most?
Sure, honey.
Yes, I go by. Okay. This is the Medz goth tier list of women from the images presented. If you are on audio, you better tune into the video part right now. So here we go. We have the left one. She kind of looks a little dopey though. A little dopey. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the angle or the camera picture, but I feel like she looks a little lost. But I do like the simplicity. I do like the simplicity of it. It's very simple. It's dark. It's direct. You know, I give it at least a 4 out of 5. Okay. The middle one, she's doing something. She's doing something with that look. She's doing something. She's giving me a look into my soul. She's giving me the pen and stare. She's giving me the pen and stare. She's like Ghost Rider, okay? She's giving me the pen and stare, and I'm feeling every sin in my body bubble up and slowly burn me to a crisp. I give it a solid 4.2. And the one on the right, I think she's pretty good. I think she's pretty cool. Does she have piercings on her lips too? Are those piercings on her? Okay,
she's got little. She's got a septum piercing on her nose and a piercing on her bottom lip.
All I'm gonna say, she could have done better. I think she's trying a little too hard. I think she's just trying a little too hard. I gotta say, solid 3. But the one in the middle, she's doing something. She's doing something. Oh, she got the collar on too. Yes. Sorry. Anyways, just
you went feral when you saw the collar. Jesus.
Feral? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking. Go. Is this? Are you on the side?
I love how you're rating them like dressed to impress Roblox characters too. I just love that.
I was not expecting dressed to impress.
I just want that like music in the background.
Here, I must say, that's done with that slide. Okay. Oh no, we got emo.
Yes, now we have emos. These are more modern, probably what you see more in the day-to-day. As I said before, a lot of the influence comes from internet culture, and we see that a lot in their fashion, their looks, and their like defining traits. One of the first defining traits is emo kids love patterns. They fucking go feral for patterns.
They got that Wednesday Addams look.
No, you're thinking of goths. Oh my gosh, this is why I have to educate you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was looking at the purple and black pattern, and they thought of Adam Wednesday.
Wednesday Addams doesn't even have purple and black in her outfit. She's just all black.
Listen,
she's all black and white.
Do you blame a man? I'm just trying to learn.
Out of all the goth girls you could have mentioned, shut up.
Okay, fine. Continue with your freaking stupid ass presentation.
So first are the stripes. Big, bold stripes, especially purple, black stripes and red and black stripes. Those are like the two go-to emo like looks for sure. Next, you're not going to think this is a pattern, but like that grid studded look, emos go feral over. I categorize it as a pattern because it's separate from how punks handle studs. For emos, it's all just about layering patterns on patterns on patterns, and you especially know someone's emo if they're wearing more than one belt. At minimum, they're wearing 2 belts, if not up to 4.
Why? 4 belts? What do you mean 4 belts? Who needs 4 belts?
You just wear them around your waist. They're waist necklaces.
At that point, it's just what's the point of them? You just need one belt to hold your ass up. That is all you need. You don't need 4 different belts. You can't even see them. They're all going to be on top of each other.
No, you angle them so that they're layering on top of each other. And these things aren't even attached to the pants. These things are sitting on top of your clothes. They are the necklaces of your waist. What? We're not wearing them like belts.
Can you also explain to me why? I can understand why Gur's there. You know, I can understand from Invader Zim. You know, he's got that aesthetic. But
you are skipping ahead, sir. Silence. Silence. I haven't even gotten to the plaid yet.
Okay.
I haven't even gotten to the plaid yet.
Fine, Professor Robyn. Please continue with your presentations on the emo children.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So the last pattern, plaid. They tend to gravitate towards plaid, especially for like skirts and pants because of the schoolgirl look, which creates this overarching theme of taking things that were innocent and from childhood and traumatizing them. Emos love taking happy, cute things and beating the lever living shit out of it, stringing them through and wearing them like a necklace around their neck. And we see that with the cartoon symbolism. Now, the skull has us in a chokehold. And as you said, Gur, major symbol within the emo community. This is the Jesus Christ of the emo community. He died for the emo sins and was resurrected to take all the emos to emo heaven. Now, you had a question about the Hello Kitty.
Yes.
Didn't you?
Yes. Why Hello Kitty?
So, emo kids love Sanrio characters the same reason why they like plaid and schoolgirl skirts. It's that idea of taking something innocent and happy like Hello Kitty and traumatizing them. Like making Hello Kitty want to jump off a bridge or making My Melody a school shooter. It's these traumatizing elements with cute facades that bring the emo community together.
So let me get this straight. Okay, so just from the basic understanding that you've been telling me, goth is more tied to religious, sometimes the dark arts of the aesthetic, right? While emo is more like chronically online, really sad about life, but wants to make cute things and all that stuff just more fucked up because they think that that's what the world is, just fucked up and sad.
Yes, you're learning, honey. You're learning. Good boy. Yes, you are learning. Goths are more of that traditional, original, like OG pre-internet, very ancient, like compared to emo, where it's more modern, more chronically online, more connected to the internet and the forms of an expression that came about. Yep.
Can you say the whole part again? I'm taking notes.
So,
I got it. Don't worry about it. I got the recording. We're fine. Don't worry
I'm
about
gonna
it.
fucking beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna bam! Who bam? Okay.
Hey, look at the
back
hair.
To my presentation. Yes. Now, you will know someone is emo if you see this hair. This is the iconic emo haircut, both for guys and girls. The side swept bangs, especially if they cover one eye, the like fringe, like wolf cut aspect, and the pointed ends. Now, they don't always need crazy colors, but a lot of times they'll have crazy colors. And if you look in the middle one, we see the pattern. We see the like black stripe, purple hair pattern. They love having patterns within their hair. You'll see crazy stuff like cheetah print, zebra stripes, flowers, rainbows. You'll see crazy stuff, but ultimately you'll know an emo's an emo if you see this hair shape.
So it's all about the bangs. I think I'm seeing the bang action here. That's what makes the emo kind of just hit the look.
Yes, the less the emo can see, the higher up on the emo hierarchy they are. So if neither eye is covered, they're pretty low. If no eyes are covered, they're like the omegas of the emo community. But one eye covered, beta. Both eyes covered, alpha.
But like
alpha dog.
Okay, but like let's think about this logically speaking. If you were a quote unquote alpha with your eyes completely covered, how are you going to see when a less known or lesser level on the hierarchy emo comes up and just stabs you in the back? How are you going to see that coming?
Also, why would an emo care about dying?
It's not about dying. I'm just thinking about the hierarchy. I'm thinking about the class system here. Like, are they trying to topple each other over? Or is it like, is this like kind of like a hierarchy where it's like they try to kill each other actively, or they're just like, yep, that he's the top dog. He covers both his eyes, and that is exactly what I expect from him.
It's just pre-established. It's like wolves. Like, they respect the alpha. They respect the alpha until the alpha dies. And then when the alpha dies, they wait until a new one arises and takes over the pack.
Okay. I got it. Makes sense. I got my notes. I think I'm ready for the pop quiz that might show up later at the end of the session.
Whoa. How are you ready for the pop quiz? We haven't talked about punks yet.
Oh, God. Oh, whoa. Hello.
Punks. Damn. Someone catch your eye already?
How about you continue forth?
Okay, I'll continue forth. So, punks, we see this influence continue with the studs from the emo community, but for us, rather than it being in like a shape and pattern format, we're like magpies. We're just obsessed with shiny things. So in our fashion, you'll see a lot of chains, you'll see studs, you'll see spikes, and funnily enough, you will see office supplies in our fashion. You will see paper clips. You will see clips. Yup, bobby pins, safety pins. You will, if you walk into a Hot Topic, at least a third of the jewelry are just imitating paper clips and safety pins in a safe way.
My favorite places to go shopping as a punk: Staples. I love Staples.
And Office Depot. Office Depot's got the real deals.
Hell yeah.
Now, for punks, unlike goths, we don't want to define silhouette. We want to look like we are walking around in a paper bag. So that includes baggy t-shirts, big leather jackets,
bags,
big plaid shirts,
a lot of bags,
big pants, bags under our eyes. We want to be as undefined as possible. Even for like punk girls who have just like a naturally defined silhouette, the goal is to undefine that silhouette as much as possible. We just want to throw clothes on us. But where these clothes do shine is expressing ourselves. We want you to be able to look at a punk girl and be able to immediately identify all of her opinions without even saying a single word to her. That is the entire point. And we'll do that through pins on jackets, by painting things on shirts and jackets, t-shirts, statement pants. Like, it's very, very maximalist because we want you to just look at us for 10 seconds and be able to know our manifesto by heart.
All I'm going to say is I do like the one in the very, very middle. She do be speaking to me.
Damn.
She should be whispering sweet nothings into my ear with that Kiss shirt right now.
Did you say Kiss shirt? That's the Rolling Stones.
I did not mean that. Take that all back. I meant the Rolling Stones.
I'm going to murder you.
Listen, I was just...
It literally says the Rolling Stones.
Listen, ignore my blunder, okay? Ignore my blunder. Okay, listen, ignore my blunder. I understand I said the wrong thing. I was just listening to Kiss today, so the Kiss was at the top of my head, okay? Please move forward. I must ignore this blunderous, horrible thing I just said. Hey, wait, hold on. Before you do continue, go back. I at least need to rate these girls. I need to rate them on a scale of, okay, I'm gonna go start from the right side this time. Right side, bottom, kind of reminds me too much of Michael Jackson, but beat me, bite me, walk me. Okay, that's crazy. That's a crazy shirt.
That is Joan Jett. That is Joan Jett. She is a musician. Like, do you know the woman who sang Bad Reputation, the song in Shrek, where Shrek beats up all the guards?
Oh, that's her?
That's her song. Yes, she is a lesbian.
Okay. Even though she's lesbian, I gotta say, that song alone is a banger. And if she wrote it, that means she's a banger. Therefore, I give her a 5. Even if she's gay, respect. Respect. Now we're gonna go to the. I'm gonna go to the one to the left of her. The kind of looks like she's fiddling around with the guitar, enjoying herself. That is a high quality image. Congrats.
Thank you.
It was a lot higher quality than I thought it was gonna be. But I
got these from Pinterest.
Of course you freaking did, Pinterest girl. Anyways, as I was saying, blue lipstick, pretty cool. She kind of got that fishnet action going on. Pretty sick. I think she's probably the most like normal looking punk. You know what I mean? Like, she's not like too out there. She's like modest, but she knows what she is. And I think that's respectable. I think that's at least a 4. At least a 4 for me. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. And the left one over here, on the very, very left, not that one. The one underneath. The one underneath it. The one underneath it. There's one missing. That one right there.
This one?
She seems like she has seen a lot of shit in her life. She's just smiling through the pain, but those shallow cheekbones is nothing but sadness. She's not really a punk. I think she's hiding something. Like she's hiding something from us. She's probably converted from like emo or something.
Damn.
Or goth. Like it seems like she's not trying hard enough. Personally, you know, I feel like she's not trying as hard. I'd say honestly, because she's also copping the red girl's hair, the one that caught my attention. I say a 2. Solid 2. Solid 2.
Damn.
Get out of here.
Damn.
Get out of here. Okay, there's only 2 left now. And the first one looks AI generated. I don't know why. The top one, I don't know why she looks AI generated. I don't know what it is. Something that's bothering me. But she do kind of look like someone who would suck my blood for fun. And I think sometimes you need a little bit of that, you know, just in case, like she could check my blood type, make sure I'm all healthy and good. And I feel like she would also step on me. So I give her at least a 4. She's pretty cool. But this one right here, this is the, no, there's nothing there besides shirt.
This one?
This one, the one that stole the show.
Dream girl.
Oh, can you go back to the bottom left one? Are these the same girl? Am I going crazy? Like these aren't the, okay, these are not the same girl. Okay, got it. Okay, these are all different women. This one right here, the Kiss shirt and everything.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
The Kiss shirt and everything. In the back of an alleyway, she looks like she has only been doing drugs for the past 38 hours. Like, she's perfect. She's amazing. She knows exactly what she wants in life. She's like, I want the rock and some coke, and that's all I need. I just want to party and have fun. And she got like the key in front of her, and like, was that a key on her neck or like a bottle opener or something? I don't know what that is. Looks like a bottle opener. She got a spider on there too. Oh, she a Spider-Man fan? Pretty sick. I'd say she's
and a cross.
And
she's a woman of God.
She's a woman of God and a woman of spiders. I say that's a 4.5 out of 5 for me. We never even did.
Do you have that all out in your system?
Not really.
Do you want me to go back to rate emo?
Well, I'll do a speed run. We never got to rate the emo girls. I want to be speed run this. Move back. Go back. Gotta rate this. Gotta speed run this. Then you can continue the presentation. Okay, don't worry. Okay, yep. Left one seems like she probably is still in high school, but she's like 25. So I say she's still trying to get her GED. So I'd say 3. Middle one looks like she would probably get me arrested. So I'm probably and the little rar is not doing any justice. So I'd say it's at least a 3. Yeah, I'd say it's 3. She'd probably like yell at me for getting her parole officer, like, you know, coming to her way or something. But the right one, honestly, I fuck with it. She's simple, she's direct, but she's not too much. You know, she knows who she is. I'd say that's you know, I'd say she's a 4. She's a 4. The one on the right. I think we're good. I got it out of my system. I got the ratings out of my system.
Okay.
See, I'm actually enjoying this. See, Robyn, aren't you proud of this? Aren't you proud? I'm not mad at you for not doing any work today.
Yes. Yo, just wait. There's more. So, these are 3 main genres, but we have to think of these genres like Crocs. These are the overall genres, and what we do is we niche them up with gibbets.
Oh,
and now we're going to get into the subgenres of these main 3 genres. Now, I won't be able to get to all of them because there's literally so many niches, especially because of TikTok. Like, oh my fucking god, it's way too much. So I chose 3 out of each category.
If you're one of them, don't feel like you're being excluded.
Yes, if I did not mention your hyper-specific subgenre of clean girl goth on a hot summer day, don't mind me, I'm just lazy. So, 3 types of goths. The main one that everyone knows and loves is like the trad/romantic goth. These are like your Morticia Adams with like the big sexy dress and the big bold makeup, and we'll just cuddle you and steal your blood in your sleep. All good stuff. Callback from before, there's also Gothic Lolita, which is a more like cutesy goth, and it's what kind of
continue.
Are you okay?
Just continue, please.
I think Med's got a boner.
Shut up! Shut up!
So, Gothic Lolita is more cutesy. It is a Japanese-inspired subgenre where it marries Gothic looks with Victorian styles. This is sort of where we see the big poofy skirts and the more modest clothing.
Kind of reminds me of Nier Automata. Is that the game, Nier Automata?
Yes, yeah. That with the like lace in front of it, it does give very much that vibe.
Okay.
And the last one I chose, I sort of purposely chose because it marries a lot of what emo and punk has, but it is majorly a goth category, and that is cyber goth. That's because we see a lot of these defined shapes still, defined silhouettes, bold makeup, but a lot of times these include like neon colors that we would see within emo, but we won't see patterns in cartoon characters. And it'll also include a lot of metal and tubing like punk, but we're not seeing as much of that expressiveness, and we have those defined shapes. So that's why it's categorized as a goth category.
So okay. So if I'm gonna
do you want to rate?
Not rate. I'm just going to say which one I like the most. If I were to imagine myself in a situation.
Go back for you.
Thank you. You got to be a little slow with me here. Okay, I'm learning a lot of things at the same time. But I think traditional, like the traditional romantic. I think there is something that's beautiful about simplicity. Okay, like be honest, be there, be tall, be sexy, and then suck my blood. That's all I want. Gothic Lolita, whatever that is, how you pronounce it. I think it's like it's a little too extra. It's like you're trying too hard to be cute, and you're kind of like, I feel like you're diverging too much away from the Gothic aspect. Yeah, you have the style, but it's like there's not much like of the feeling there. It's a different feeling, and I don't like that feeling. I think it's stupid. So I say screw that one. Cyber goth, I can dig it. I can dig it, but like I feel like just getting dressed is a chore in itself. I feel like just like, are you really gonna go outside with your fucking gas mask on? Like, yes. I mean, you can do you, but I personally, if I was walking around with a walking museum exhibit, I don't know how I feel about that. So I feel like, I think the traditional romantic kind of goth is what I want. It's simple, it's effective, and she knows her worth. Or he.
Good for you.
Thank you. Continue.
Next, we have different emo categories, and I've sort of categorized them into 3. And this is more what you see on the internet right now.
I was gonna say this seems pretty much like a Corpse Husband album cover in each of these.
It is. The emo girls are sort of Corpse Husband's muse. The first category we have is definitely much more a millennial form of emos, late Gen Z form of emos, which is the scene kid. You would see these type on Tumblr and MySpace. They're sort of like the Roar XD era. And I would have given up my left kidney to be an iconic scene girl when I was a kid. I would have given up several of my internal organs just to be that.
Can't you just be it now without losing your organs?
No.
Oh, okay, I stand corrected. You are the subject matter expert here, so I can't contest that.
So you have that, but that now amongst like younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha has adopted into e-girls, which takes a lot from scene, but they sort of play around with the hairstyle a little bit more, and they take a lot more inspiration from anime and the cutesy vibe, a lot more color, a lot more pastel looking. And these are the Corpse Husband like muse. Yep. Like this is the vibe that we have going on, and the typical alt girl that you'll tend to see online. And then last but not least, we have rave girls. The difference between rave girls compared to the other two is they have a social life that's not connected to their phone. You'll often find these at parties, and they have these bracelets called candy bracelets, Kandi. They're like these beaded, like Michaels styled bracelets. And when you go to a rave, they'll do like this cute little heart handshake with you to trade the bracelets. And that's how you rizz up the girls. Go to a rave, find a rave girl, do a little candy bracelet trade, and just give her one bracelet that has your phone number on it. And then boom, you got her.
You know what? I am all on board with the rave girl. I think every single one, the e-girl just feels cringe. You know, if I said I like e-girls like that, I'm getting banned, I'm getting canceled, I'm done. You know, I'm cooked. You know, scene girl, like as you said, like too millennial, like a little too old school for me. But I think the rave girl, just the right one. If all I gotta do is just rizz her up with a bracelet, a friendship bracelet, and then all of a sudden, you know, she wants to hang out with me, I'm all for it. I'm very simple and easy to please. Therefore, I must make that easy and please for them. Here, have a bracelet. And I love the epic face. I love the epic face right there. Classic image right there on her neck.
Then what we'll do for you as your wing woman, we'll go to Michael's, make a bunch of candy bracelets with your phone number on it, and they say call me, and then we'll just take you to a rave and get you as many rave girls as you want.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
So hyped
Hell
now.
yeah. Okay. Last but not least, we have different punk genres. Now, hot take, I put metal as a punk genre. And I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments being like, metal is not punk! But it still falls into a lot of the categories where it has undefined shapes, expressive statement pieces, and lots of metal. But
is that why they call it metal?
Shut up. Okay. And that's why I categorize it within the overall punk umbrella, but it is a larger community. Then there's grunge. Grunge is a rather large one. It's definitely more natural, like if a girl looks like she crawled out of a trash can, you know she's grunge. And then last but not least, again, sort of throwing into that international inspiration is Harajuku punk. Again, it's a type of Japanese street fashion where it takes a lot of punk inspiration, but just makes it a little more adorable. A lot of times we'll also see this with pastel punk.
I will say, I think... I gotta think what I prefer. Okay, I know I don't like. I was gonna say grunge, but like the way you kind of brought it to some context where I feel like, do I really want to be around someone who looks like they just walked off the street like a homeless person? Like,
I know I do.
I have to play like a 50-50 guessing game of, is that person homeless or are they grunge? Like that to me seems like a really bad game to play, because both of those scenarios, if you're wrong, you're gonna get stabbed probably. So I'm gonna say no to that. Metal, however, I don't know. I feel like it's just too much. I feel like there could be more, but there also could be less. I don't know. It feels like it's in that weird, awkward, like limbo state for me. But not gonna lie, the Harajuku one, not bad. I think it gives you that, like, I'm well put together, but I still follow my aesthetic. Like, I have a life. I care about myself, but I also like some good old fashioned black and ripped clothes.
A big thing, too, that I've seen going viral on TikTok is the 90s Japanese horror game, like, girl aesthetic, like how there was, like, the mob wife aesthetic and the clean girl aesthetic. There's now, like, Japanese horror main character aesthetic, and that takes a lot of inspiration from Harajuku, but sort of tones it down a little bit and is a little more, like, classic. Being a Japanese horror game girl is also something that I would give up several internal organs for, and probably my left leg. I would kill to look like that.
Respect. Respect it. I respect your bodily harm to become something you are not, even though I think you could pull it off, Robyn. I have confidence in you. Come on.
Thank
you
you.
can pull off the Harajuku. Come on. You got this.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next IRL episode.
Next IRL episode, we turn into goth girls for you. Yes! Both of us. Now, you're probably sitting here being like, what the fuck does this have to do with me?
Okay. All right. You couldn't have picked a better picture.
What does it have to do with you? What is the call to action? This information is all great to know, but how do we apply it? Well, I'm going to tell you.
Oh my God.
We're going to get you a goth girl.
Oh my God. My dream.
We are going to.
My dream.
Yes, we are going to do it. And here is my battle plan for you.
Okay.
First comes first. We gotta change the shirt, my man. We need to give you a shirt that makes sure that all the chicks in a 5-foot vicinity know that you are alt.
I look like I'm Freddy Krueger.
Shut up.
I'm wearing the Freddy Krueger sweater right now.
No, the Freddy Krueger sweater is green and red. It's green and red. So shut up. This is black and red, which takes from emo inspiration.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Fine.
Don't worry.
Wait. Is this emo or goth now? Because if I'm wearing the black and red, that doesn't appeal to the goth. Am I trying to appeal to a goth or an emo?
Whoa. Goths can like emos, and goths can like punks, and punks can like goths, and
is there
emos
interbreeding?
Can like goths.
Do they interbreed like that? Yeah. Is that allowed?
It's like dog breeds. It's important to not just have purebred dogs. It's important to share the wealth amongst you can't have incestuous relationships. Otherwise, the breeds are going to look all fucked up and have drooping faces and squished noses.
Okay, but if I'm an emo and then I go with let's say, for example, I'm an emo and I go for the Japanese goth aesthetic, right? Does that mean that I'm going to make a emo goth child? If we make a child. It's important to do that. And it's and they can still be enjoyable and cute. It's like when you combine a husky and a Pomeranian. Everyone loves a good Pomsky. Everyone loves an adorable little Pomsky. They're so cute and they're so lovable, just as much as the husky is lovable by itself and the Pomeranian is lovable by itself. We are just making now a goth emo Pomsky. All right. I think that makes sense. That makes total sense.
There we go.
Continue with the style redesign. Now,
second thing we're going to do.
Oh.
We are going to get you better pants. Now, if you want a goth girl, we have to undefine your body shape. Only she can have the defined body shape. Otherwise, your ass will outshine hers. So
that is true.
We are going to give you bulky cargo pants. That will rizz up the ladies.
Okay, I'm fine
Third
with that.
step, demonias. There is no joke for this. This is a legitimate major part of the alternative community. Demonias are like the Louis Vuitton of the goth community. These are like your Red Soul Louis Vuittons. And I looked up the price for this one. This one is like $217.95. Don't worry. I think we could get them as a tax write-off. It's for the ladies. That's all that matters.
You're right.
Next, we are going to get you a nice bulky jacket. Again, to further undefine your shape. And we want to get something that looks almost like a mysterious watchman, like someone who's on the street being like, you want to buy the watches? It'll give you that sexy, mysterious look that'll make the goth girls be like, ooh, is he selling watches? Is he selling knives?
Or is he selling coke?
Exactly. And it'll get them curious and get them talking to you.
Okay.
And now you might be sitting here. How do I know this is going to work? Because it worked for Matthew Patel and Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
You are going to have your own Ramona flowers. Now, don't look into the context of Scott Pilgrim and point out the fact that he never gets Ramona. Shush. Shut up. You are going to be the Matthew Patel and Rizz Up Goth girls. You are going to steal their hearts and get your happy ending. Now, go get the babes.
You know what?
Mic drop.
I feel like I'm a new man. Also, no refunds. We are not liable if a woman kicks you in the nuts. What? Okay, so I
you didn't see that? What?
Guess I didn't read the fine print. First of all, I need to just share with you, by the way, I just need to say, that fit that you gave, you want to go back to the fit real quick?
The fit.
Do you realize what state I live in? Do you realize where I live currently? It averages in the summer here in Texas over 100 degrees. I'm going to step out and I'm going to boil alive. I'm going to look like Freddy Krueger at the end of this fucking thing. I'm going to have scars on my face because I'm so burnt from the Texas heat.
Dude, goth girls don't sweat. They sparkle.
I'm not a goth girl.
But that's the goal. We're even more so. Edward Cullen much?
Listen.
What? Are you going to sit here, pretend and be a Jacob? You know Jacob never gets Bella. You got to be an Edward. You got to sparkle.
I'm a hairy guy. Listen, I'm more of the werewolf type. It's just literally in my DNA.
Cop out.
What do you mean cop out? It's the truth.
Cop out. Cop out. Shave.
Okay. And then when it grows back, I can't let the wolf out. You're telling me not to let the wolf loose?
Yeah.
That's impossible for me. That is impossible. To think I have to put myself through pain just to be with the goth girl. I don't even know if it's worth it.
Yes. What?
I don't know if it's
always worth it.
Give me the 10 benefits of being with a goth girl.
Big tits.
Okay, mine is the big
juicy ass. Pretty closet. Like always in an adorable outfit.
That's 4.
Their outfit will always matches yours because they're always like black and very like flexible in like colors and shaping. Everyone will be jealous of you.
Okay.
She can put you in her pretty dresses.
Okay.
She knows how to do makeup. She knows how to kill people and get away with murder. She knows how to bury the body. She knows how to give good kisses. I think that's 10.
That's more than 10. Actually, it's 11. So you have a good case there, but you know what? Fine. I appreciate the presentation. I appreciate the hard work you put in. I really do appreciate it. You know, it's just like I feel
What's the butt? What's the butt? Come on, Medz.
The only but is like, am I good enough to be a goth guy? Like, can I even look like a goth dude? Like, are you sure? Like, has there even been an alien/Indian person who has become goth? Does that even exist?
Literally, Matthew Patel is an Indian goth guy.
Wait, seriously? Oh, your last name is Patel.
Yes.
That is correct. I listen. Yes. You mentioned like, Scott Pilgrim. I have never watched Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, I am making you watch Scott Pilgrim Takes Off now.
Oh no.
I love Matthew Patel. I love this cringy little shit.
Oh my gosh, he's literally Indian emo.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Look at this man.
I
found then these are like his like Hindu like demon goddesses.
Wait,
he like has magic and he will like use them to help attack.
I did not realize this was a character. And I think you're right. I think I just found my new calling. I need to get my hair like exactly like that. I need to grow out my hair exactly like that. Get myself some good old sideburns.
Side chops.
Extended side chops. Okay, you might have sold me. I think you've officially sold me. That kind of go hard. That's a U2's that goes hard.
I've educated you.
I feel very well educated right now. Give me that body pillow right now. I want to be with and become Matthew Patel. Big emphasis on the come part.
Damn.
This, I do feel enlightened. I will say I do feel enlightened. I feel like I've unlocked a knowledge gap that I had for the longest time. But now the real question is, when do we actually get the fit? I might consider going full goth outfit just for once. Maybe the Halloween episode.
Dude, yo, if we do, because there's actually one Scott Pilgrim character that I'm always told that I look like as well.
Julia Scott Pilgrim.
She is the best friend of Ramona Flowers, and she swears like a motherfucker.
I can see it. I can see the appeal. I can see the connection. I think it's the glasses. It's the look and the glasses. The face.
The face.
It's the face.
Just this pissed look.
I can see it. You know what? Halloween comes up in like a month. I say
I dress up as Julia, you dress up as Matthew.
Boom. Done.
Done deal.
We're gonna go to the thrift store as well, find ourselves some good fits. Head on down to the local Goodwill.
I'ma pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
Are we trying to get striked right now? Are we trying to get copyright striked?
Sorry, I listened to it recently and now it's on my mind.
Oh, it's on your mind. Well, you know what else should be on your mind? Subscribing to the podcast if you haven't already, and also leaving a 5-star review on Spotify. Listen, guys, it does help us. We like it, especially with the shorts. We want you guys to be happy, so please subscribe to support us, and of course, hit that review. But also, I did want to give context. This was something that Robyn really was passionate about. Like, literally, I genuinely said to her, "What are we doing?" And she's like, "I want to make a presentation on this." Mainly because I did have an emo chick enter my life, so she had to be the wingman. I understand. And I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the support. But honestly,
of course,
you can think of some ideas for thumbnails. That's a good idea because we need thumbnails.
True. And now we have to think of the thumbnail for this episode.
I was just gonna say we became emo. I literally just think us. Give me like the emo haircut, the same haircut as Matthew Patel, just looking with like the eyeshadow and stuff, just making me look super emo and kind of maybe subtly pissed off. And then you, I don't know, with your big bahonking, give me like the Lady Dimitrescu vibe from Resident Evil.
Yes, honestly, I'm always told I should cosplay as Lady Dimitrescu, but my issue is I'm way too short.
Well, it's all about perspective. It's all about the camera angle and the perspective.
And it will always be a downward angle. I almost never meet anyone shorter than me that is above the age of 18. Like that just doesn't happen. I am 5 foot flat. 5 foot flat, everyone. If you want to know how tall I am 5 foot fucking flat. Not a fucking single millimeter above that. That is how short I am.
She do be short. She do be tiny. She indubitably be a small woman.
I am like so short. It is ridiculous. It is redonkulous. So like I just couldn't pull off being like a 9-foot lady. I would literally need stilts. And I already wear like 8-inch heels like it's nothing.
Like what are those boots called that you said I needed to wear? Demonias. Yeah, get yourself a pair of those.
I do. I have like several shoes that are not demonias themselves because I'm a broke bitch and I'm cheap, but I have like tall ass boots like that. And even then, I'm like at best 5'5".
That's 5 inches?
Yeah. Like
Damn.
5-8 inches. And I'm still fucking short.
Tall ass boots. That's crazy.
Dude, I have worn heels that are like fucking stilts. Not only have I worn them, I ran in them. I'm like fucking Bayonetta. I can fucking sprint in heels. And that's because I have to wear them all the time to get any amount of respect from people.
Wait, Bayonetta, where does she sit in the spectrum of goth to emo to punk?
I'm
pulling up a picture of Bayonetta
I feel
right
like
now.
she falls more into the goth category, especially if you look at like her latest outfit in 3. It's very much gothic Lolita. So I would say she falls into the goth category.
I can see that. The goth. Yeah, that fits the goth. But sorry, I looked at her butt.
I would literally kill to look like Bayonetta.
I wish I was her.
Damn, we both wish we were. New Halloween costume idea. We both dress up as Bayonetta.
I do like a genuine question. Okay, we play it up for the bit, but a genuine question. Like, why is the big titty goth GF so sought after?
I don't know. I almost want to say because they're going extinct, because malls are dying and that's their natural habitat. So it's almost like how everyone got into like whale sharks when they became endangered, or turtles when they became endangered. Like when animals become endangered, they just become like cooler.
I could see that. But like the e-girls are now taking over, right? So that's become like the new dominant species, I believe. I think they're currently right now, they're kind of hitting like an overpopulation phase, while like the scene girls, I think the scene ones are kind of like almost nearly extinct.
Yeah, there's like a few scene girls that I see on TikTok. A lot of them are like the millennial generation and stuff like that. But I would say that they are slowly on the decline, and I feel like e-girls right now are like the pigeons of the alt community. Like they're fucking everywhere.
They just keep spawning.
Which, like, no disrespect, like I sort of get it, and it's like it's a cool vibe, it's a cool aesthetic, and I like sort of wanted to look like that. I even saw a post too at one point where they showed like a bunch of e-girls, and like a guy said like, this is like fedoras for like, this does what fedoras do to women. Like when a girl sees a fedora, they're like, oh shit, red flag. And now like when guys see that e-girl look, they're like, oh shit, red flag. And it's just like, it's so common, and everyone thinks they're cool and thinks they're attractive, which it's not like they're not, but it's like so overdone and so overdrawn. We're sort of like over it.
I 100% see that to a T. That's why when you mentioned the rave girl, I was like, wait, they're not chronically on their phones? And they have social lives?
There are some. There are some that are chronically online, absolutely. But honestly, if you go to like a mall, a rave, like any sort of like clubbing scene, you might find someone like that. And especially now too, I'm seeing them a lot more at like anime conventions and stuff like that. So weebs have a chance to sort of get with the goth girls and the e-girls and stuff like that.
It's always the weebs. It always goes back. It always ties back to the weebs.
With me, it always does. It's my community.
It's those about are my the body people. Pillows, okay? It's all you and your body pillows. Whoa, I get it.
Whoa, I wasn't even going to bring up the body pillows.
We had it earlier. We saw it. Matthew Patel body pillow.
That was on accident. I'm not getting a Matthew Patel body pillow. I'm sorry. Out of all Ramona's evil ex-boyfriends and one ex-girlfriend, I do love Matthew Patel, but he's at the top, but he is not the top. My top is tied with Lucas Lee and Gideon Graves.
I do not know what any of those two look like.
Okay, time to educate you. Time to pivot away from doing my job.
Okay, yep, you can share it. I'll let you do your
wait,
sharing.
Here's actually a picture of Julia with Gideon Graves while he's at his lowest. He is like this major tech CEO. He is like the Elon Musk of Scott Pilgrim, and personally, I think he's a million times harder. He's an evil supervillain, which always turns me on. I love a good evil supervillain. I really am just Julia, where I love cursing and I love degrading men, but I also love a good evil supervillain. Lucas Lee, on the other hand,
Clucas.
Shut up.
Clucas Lee.
Shut up. Lucas Lee. Look at this fucking man. Look at this fucking beef man. Chris Evans plays him. And I'm always told, like, well, it's just Chris Evans. And I'm like, no. Look at the fucking broad shoulders. Honestly, Scott Pilgrim takes off did the best. There's one shot of him, like one ass shot of him.
That shirtless one though. That shirtless one though. Scroll down, scroll just a tad. What in the what?
What the fuck?
What in the what? Big dicks. That's what the company's called.
I might have to get that. I might have to get that now. Where's the ass shot though? I have to show the one ass shot.
I think you could just type in ass, and I think it'll show up. But I probably shouldn't show it because it'll probably get us demonetized. But you want to show us the ass? Not. Oh my gosh, I'm scared now. There are some blurred spoiler images here.
Bro, I want.
Well, before Robyn gets us demonetized, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this episode of the Hardly Working Podcast. We talked a lot about goths, emos, and punks, and I hope you guys learned something like I have. And next time you guys probably see me, I will be looking like an emo. But in the meantime, we'll see you guys we'll see you next time. Yeah, I'm losing brain cells. Sorry. Goodbye.